Hello and welcome to Ken Games. Now I'm gonna start creating a small series about how to get success in a game called Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Well, there's of course a few roads to that and a few legs on it. Of course, there's the quick and easy way of being a total whale and just buying a lot of stuff from in here. And of course, yeah, if you want to get easy success, that's of course how to do it. Ooh, gee, the endurance, I've not even seen that, but I've got that done, so I don't need to buy that pack. If there's a pack I'd like to buy, it would be this one, to be honest. But I don't want to do that, because buying packs is expensive in the long run. So there's another way of at least getting a lot of stuff, and that involves being a good guildie. Now you want to join a guild and you want to be in a guild that can give you some loot. So what you want to do is, now we got an event here going on. It's the Hoth Rebel Assaults, so it's, and I've already done it, so you want to get as many stars in here as possible, because that is of course gonna get you some loot, and the further you get up here, the better the loot. Although, there are other events that are better in loot, but we are not ready as a guild for those yet, so I just showed you this one, and there's two to choose on from every time. Same goes with when it's on territory wars. You want to get that done also and sign up just to get loot. Also, raids, you want to participate in them, and that'll be in here. Raids. Now we haven't got any raids going on at the moment, but they'll be launching tomorrow. You've got the Pit, the Sith, and the ATT. So when you look at it, you'll see these are the tickets, and you can see what they require to launch. That's 110, so that'll get up tomorrow. That's me, of course. So here you get these, getting placements, and it's important actually to get up there in placements, because the better you get up here, the better the loot. Now, how do you get up there in any of them? Well, you need a good team for that. And how do you get a good team? Well, you get a good team by getting some good loot and building up and doing your daily quests every day. And I've already talked about which ones to buy, which ones are good, but I've not specified as much into what is good for what. And I'm not gonna do that in this video either, because I wanted to, after having said all of this, of course you need to do this also every day, whenever there's anything up, as much as you can. So there's two things that I wanted to talk about in this video, and that's the energy, what you see up here, the yellow, the red, and the mod thing, and there's actually one more, but it's not up in the screen, and that's the ship energy. See, mine is almost full, and it needs to be about full when it reaches 20 o'clock here. If that's full, because at 20 I get new energy, as you see here, there's 7 minutes, so I keep that, and the new quest is gonna come out at 11 for me. It's 1953 at the moment, but you do have 2 hours to collect it. So once that hits 144 of 144, then I'll take it and use it to do as many quests that I need to do. They'll be in here on the daily activities. Right. So that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. And the other thing is mods, because mods are a very important thing in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So I'll wholeheartedly admit that not all of my characters are well modded, because it's a progression one again. Let's, we can take one of my main teams. You want to have your best mods on your main team, but sometimes you need actually two main teams. So this here is my best modded. He's up at 314 with speed. Speed is one of the most important stats because it determines who goes first in some cases. Of course, you'll have a guy like Han Solo who always shoots first, but besides that, having high speed on your characters here is very, very important to have. Now, of course, while speed is a key, you will also need, like, some characters require health, so that they don't get toppled and killed so fast. And like Bindo here, he can always rest, whereas others are damage dealers, and you need them to hit as hard as possible. So an example of that is Yoda here. But that doesn't mean that it isn't important to get speed on Yoda. I've placed as much speed on Yoda as I possibly could. And as you can see, there's only 10 here. I could really use a one of these mods here, a crit chance mod that had more speed on. And that's where this comes in. And I'm going to show you a bit on what to do. It's been done before by others, but I may as well show you it myself. So let's go down, take a character. You don't have to go do an unmodded character. You can do it on any character, but I feel like let's just go down and Kit Fisto. He's not got any mods on. I'm not gonna be using him anytime soon. As you can see, I'm not starting him up either. He's a poop character. So you want to go in here and check for your mods. Right, I'm looking for speed mods. And well, they need to have, well, first of all, they don't need to have anything on, but let's see for the E and D grade speed mods. That's gonna be these, the gray and the greens. You can see that I've already looked at those with here, that's up to 15, and they've got speed on. Not the best speed stat for, but it's an okay to start a stat. Here is a perfect, well, not perfect, but it's at least got 8. And here, this one is not done yet. So what you want to do here is upgrade this to, what was it? Right, to 9. You can see no speed was rolled on it. So that means you don't want this. You trash it. You sell it because there's a limited amount of space. And you will not need this on a character ever. Right, knee 9 again for the green. It did not roll with any speed. This one you can see has already rolled speed out. So we get it up to 9. Let's take it further. See when it... Oh, see you go. That rolled extra speed. So that's cool. Only 7, however. In a perfect situation, it would have a 10. But, it might roll speed all the way and become some semi-decent mod. So let's go down here again. See, this one needs to be at 12. And that rolled with a 5 speed, so that's perfect. You take it all the way up. So what we do now, of course, is go in and say speed, square. This is all our speeds and squares. You can see this one, waste of space, sell it, there's no speed on it. Then you check it all the way. This one, there's no speed on it, sell it. Speed, and there's no speed on this one either, sell it. So that's 4 mods. And that you go around doing with everything. Now, of course, we only looked for E and D, so now we go up and look at C and B grade mods, if I have anything of that. And I do. I have one here. That's a green. Was that 6? Yeah, and it rolls speed. So this now, it has a chance, of course, to get an extra speed next time also. Oh, but it rolled protection. That's no good. Oh, but here we go. We got the second speed. So on the second, it got speed also. So I might save that one. It's okay. If it rolls speed, you know, you need it. So so what I want to show you then is, of course, a really good mod to give you some perspective on it, because you know the 8 speed is okay, but it's not good. Once it's done and you get it all the way up, you want to have it to let's say, I know I have a good mod here on Revan. Look at this, 25 speed. He's fast. You'll go out you'll go out fast and out swinging fast. So, and that's what you need on your characters. Like, see, he's got 18. You know, if you get it over 20, you've got a really awesome mod. And 16 is a bit poo on him, but you know, 20, 19, and of course 32. That will never roll with speed down here on secondary once you have it on a primary. So that's the mods. And mods are very important. So you need to use a lot of energy to buy mods. Get in here on the mod challenge, and whatever you need, you just go in and is it speed and click it, and you know, you hope you get some good mods. So that's it. That's the first tutorial for the game, how to become a success in it. Remember, as I said, you want to do all the events as much as possible. Not only are you a good guildie if you do, you will get loot by it. And as you can see, it's only at 41 out of 44, so I will not be taking this before I've hit the magical 144. So I have an alt account. I'm just gonna look at that because it's set to the same time zone now, and that's at 144, so I'll be picking that up. Thank you very much. I've got all my energy set for when the reset time comes. So when does the reset time come? Well, you can always check on that with the new quest. Anyway, you have, as you can see, 1 hour and 57 minutes to pick this up. And if you look at this, so I think it was 5 minutes of 8 or something like that, you get 1 energy. But you can check that for yourself. So once that hits 144, as I said, I'll pick it up. Anyway, that's it for this tutorial. Thank you for watching. It's been Ken Games here, and bye!